Gun data log 2007. It's about that time again. We have another update for you all. Things are progressing pretty well as development continues to remain smooth. As you might have saw, we put out a casting call recently asking for the roles of E123 Omega, Tails the Fox, and Neo Metal Sonic to be filled. As of recording, the role for Neo Metal Sonic has been filled already by a new member of the server. If you missed your chance, don't worry. There are more roles that will open as the game progresses, especially in the first full release. As for other things that have changed, I think it would be a good idea to shift gears from talking about the framework and instead talk about the characters and how they play. So, every character in Shadow the Hedgehog Dark Arms Rising falls under 3 categories, with 2 subsets in each. Speed type, power type, and technique type make up the 3 primary types, and now I'll go a little more in depth on how each of these work. Speed type characters, such as Shadow the Hedgehog, are the fastest in the game. They can navigate areas quickly and speed right through enemies. However, they have the trade-off of lacking somewhat in the platforming department when compared to their power and technique type counterparts. Every character has a jump action of some type, and speed types have the homing attack or the instant stun. The homing attack, which most of them have, is a simple move that pursues a nearby enemy to deal damage upon contact, and the instant stun warps instantaneously to an enemy and stuns them instead of dealing damage. Now, power type characters, such as E123 Omega, are the slowest, but pack the most powerful punch. They really do pack a wallop and can make short work of singular enemies or hordes. They are, however, the slowest but are also safe platforming options because of that. Power types will either have a glide or a hover. Gliding causes a power type to slow their descent somewhat and deal damage to any enemies they come in contact with, while hovering has a slower rate of falling and doesn't damage enemies on contact. Technique types, meanwhile, are platforming wizards. They may lack in combat ability, but they are still able to move around better than most other types and reach places the others can't. Technique types can either reach greater heights than all others with a double jump that can be enabled at any time, making it great for recovery. Or they can keep their current height with flight, at the cost of having a time restriction on how much it lasts in one use. The downside of all this is that they are easily the least effective in combat, but they do possess numerous tricks to try and compensate for that. Now, individually, these are all fine, but when used in a pair or a team of 3 or 4, yes, the project will let you play with teams made up of 4 characters. These types can aid greatly in covering each other's weaknesses. Oh, wait a minute. I was just informed we got an update on Shadow. He's in a comatose state currently, but it seems like he should be awake by the time he arrives at HQ. They also say he seems to be suffering some kind of hallucination. Wonder what he's seeing. Oh, there we are. We got the feedback. Must have bumped something when I said that last thing. Might as well cover one last thing before I close this log. As always, we're still open to having more help with advanced game-esque sprite art and all of that. Have promotional artwork done in your style, and new artwork done in the Uekawa/adventure style for menus and whatnot. Composers would also be appreciated, but are not required. And please remember, the Discord server for the project is linked in the description down below. You can always ask any further questions about the project there, as the project's creator is more active there than on this channel. You can also keep up to date with the project specifics, see progress early, and more by simply joining. We hope to see you there, and I believe that covers everything for today. Hope you all enjoyed, and we hope to see you next time, because we're going to be talking a lot more about the characters and what you've been seeing them do so far. Have a good day, everyone.